Someone's made a note here. Chapter 1, Meditation and Morals. Awakened spirit within, and the notes here on the side here. Okay, what is this one? Probably the Britain book. Britain 4:2. After our Lord died, having been hung on the cross outside the city walls of Jerusalem, Joseph of Arimathea took Mary, the mother of Jesus, into his home until John could make suitable arrangements. Then he was called Guardian of the Lady, which title became confused in Britain with that of Guardian of the Sacred Vessel. Okay, Book of Scrolls, Chapter 1. Herein are recorded sacred things which should never be written, but the memory of man is like a storehouse made of straw, or like a store pit dug in sand. New bookmark, and I've highlighted it for some reason. We'll put a circle around it. Chapter 14. Everything unnecessary or purposeless has been winnowed away, and only the sustaining grains remain. Nothing not worthwhile has been kept. Lucius 14:2. Yet there is another reason for following this path, etc., etc. For by refining and strengthening the self spirit and awakening all its latent powers, each man is potentially a man god. Okay. He is no longer restricted to the sphere and can even contact greater beings beyond the mountain and from there learn the truth. So these people in that age knew somehow that the world was an orb or a sphere or a globe. Yeah. That's what they're saying there. They weren't flat earthers. Messiah, what's this? Talking about Christ. By the looks of it, it is. Okay, it's the Britain book. Okay, we were down here. The Messiah, and ended up way up there. Messiah, but this was a manifest falsehood. Jesus, the son of Joseph and Mary, was an inspired prophet, a teacher who held the hand of God, and there had been others before him. His mother was a decent woman. Both ate food as humans do. Mary did not set herself up as a goddess, neither did she preach. Britain 350. It is of no moment to those who are not Jews whether Jesus was the heralded Messiah or not. So believe as you will. But were he born of a Holy Ghost and not of Joseph, then he did not fulfill the prophecy. Men step outside the bounds of truth in their beliefs, but this too is of little moment unless they impose their beliefs on others. Britain 3:5. Jesus was not a sorrowful man, for greatness cannot be downcast. Always he brought strength to the disheartened and was not influenced by the despondency of others. I've highlighted some more here. Put a marking here. Britain 3:55. Book of Britain. Jesus answered, there will be an end to the beginning, and men will know this by the spirit of the times. Men will no longer be as brothers, nor will they be manly. Okay, so what, they're going to all be effeminate, weak. Women will be as men, and men as women. Or is that some sort of role reversal? Men will be women and women will be men. Sex changes, all that sort of stuff. That's what it's hinting at. Men will become feminine, effeminate, totally effeminate, and women will be totally masculine. Okay, end time supposedly. And I put well there. Adultery will not be condemned, nor will fornication. Therefore these will flourish. Men will not honour their homelands, and there will be no discrimination among them, nor will they maintain the purity of their races. Adultery will not be condemned, nor will fornication. Therefore these will flourish. Okay, that's these waywards. Men will not honour their homelands, and there will be no discrimination among them, nor will they maintain the purity of their races. Fathers will not be honoured, nor mothers respected, and children will be raised to be wayward. Perversions will be encouraged, and criminals will mock the law. There will be incest and rape, and it will be unsafe to walk abroad. Floods, famines, droughts, and earthquakes will cause death and destruction. Strange sicknesses will smite the people, and there will be a denial of God. Babes will be slain in the womb. Okay, the usual day-to-day, yearly stuff that goes on in the world. Men will lust after the wives of other men, and marriage will lose its meaning, etc., etc. The writings of Aristoteles. There's quite a lot there. A lot more information there. Okay. And that's the end of the book there. You can download this book for free and read it in your own time. We've had a browse of it. It sounds very Gnostic, very gobbledygook, secular maybe. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a look at that online. Information on it. We found this website, the Kolbrin. We'll leave the link for you to read it in your own leisure, at your own time, your own pace. Okay. What does it say here? The Kolbrin is a collection of ancient manuscripts said to have been salvaged from the Glastonbury Abbey arson in 1184. The Kolbrin is also said to have a connection to Jesus historically through his great uncle Joseph of Arimathea. This Culdian Trust version of the Kolbrin was publicly disclosed online by Professor James M. McCanney. Okay, can we highlight that and find out who this guy is? Manuscript. Maybe that's what that MS is. Chapters from the Kolbrin are made available on this website only with direct approval from the Culdian Trust. Okay, here at the Kolbrin.com you can view portions of these manuscripts online or purchase them in hard copy or book format. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this particular expert, see what he was all about. Okay, the cons and the pros. It might be him here, one of them here. Okay, so we use something like Wikipedia. We can have a look at who this guy is. What are they saying? Is it the same guy? It's McCanney. James McCanney is an astronomy crank and a conspiracy theorist. He's chiefly known for his electric comets claims, or as he dubs it, the plasma discharge comet model. Is that the same guy? Okay, not too sure if that's the guy. Okay, not really sure if that's the guy, because there's so many pictures here. Could be any one of these guys. Okay, let's have a look, see what we can find. Okay, he's mathematics. Okay, not too sure if that's the same guy. There's no picture of him here. Okay, more information. The Kolbrin is printed in New Zealand by the Culdian Trust, and they remain responsible for it. Okay, I need a photo of this guy to determine exactly who he is. Read it online. Okay, can't open it. Something wrong with it. this is probably how much the hardback is. I'm not really sure what this is. And all these, how to pay it, shipping prices, etc., etc. Okay, see if we can find a picture of this guy so I can determine exactly who he is, which one he is. No, there's nothing there. Okay, we have to keep looking. Okay, become a member of that. That's probably why you can't get to that other part of this site. Okay, nope. You probably have to be a member. Apparently some other page might have embedded it, etc., etc. So there's all the information there. Basically what we read out in the book that we downloaded. Okay, we're still trying to find this person. Bibliotecapillary. Just have a look here. See what it says here. It might be the same guy. Unconventional views of James M. McKenney. About him. I just want to see if there's anything here on the Bible, etc. Okay, not really sure. Let's have a look at about James McKenney. I think it said M. McKenney, so I'm not too sure. We're not too sure. Sometimes these people are hard to find, right? The actual person involved is a picture, and that's about it. It may come up with something else. Okay, it's just a picture of the guy. Not too sure if that's the one. Art Bell and Dr. James McKenney, the NASA Lives and Tesla cover-up. Art Bell, a friend of ex-wrestler, WWE, WWF, Jesse Ventura, who claimed that when he was young, he managed to work at NASA, couldn't get a uniform because he was, military uniform because he was only 15. Learned a lot of things off the Nazis that were exported after World War II to America, and they built these spaceships and all this sort of stuff, as far as we can remember. Can't see anything here on if this guy's the one we're actually looking for. Maybe we might better find him on YouTube at some point. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is the guy we're actually looking for. It might be a completely different guy, a scientist. Okay, this has gone to McCann, James M. McKenney. No, can't find anything on this guy. Okay, let's have another try. Maybe we can click on that and actually go to where he has a website or something like that. Okay, he's got something to do with science then. It must be that guy that we were looking at. Okay, let's see. Okay. No luck there. Could be this guy here. We don't know. Don't think so. Books, posters. No. Don't think this is the guy. Not really sure. We're on a wild goose chase. We're a mouse looking for the cheese in the maze. It's a scientist, I think. Who's this? Okay, a conspiracy theorist probably, along the lines of Zachariah Hitchens. Okay, about Planet X and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, not really sure if this is the same guy. We're on a goose chase. don't know if it's this guy. Looks like he's got some involvement as a scientist at NASA. Works for NASA, not really sure. Okay, no idea if that's the guy. Maybe we should go check out YouTube. See if we can find him on there. Okay, there's a picture of him there. Oh, it's him. No, it looks like maybe it's a different person. Okay, what we might do is copy this, see if we can find information on this particular secular Bible. Aha, there we go. Kolbrin Bible audiobook. Book of Creation. There's the audiobook. Kept from public view. Okay, so it's all over YouTube, but we're trying to find the guy who wrote it. Aha, is that him there? No, I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Nope, don't see it. Kolbrin Bible, Exodus, and the Ark of the Covenant. We want to find the person. Professor, what's his name? Professor James M. Kenny. James N. McKenney. Okay, we'll have a look here. It's a hard task to find this. Someone else out there in YouTube land may be able to help us. If so, let us know in the comments and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, we should see if he's talked about anything biblical. Okay, can't see it here. Okay, there's a picture of somebody up here. We don't know who this is. Or George and Uri. Okay, so we don't know who this is. Is this him here? Professor James. What were we looking for? Professor James M. Okay, McKenney. Copy that whole name. Professor James M. McKenney. See if we can find him on Mr. Google. Okay, let's have a look at this book to see if we can find anything about the particular person. Alright. So far. Okay, let's see if we can find out way down the bottom. No, there's nothing there. Okay, so we may have to go to this. think we already went there. Kolbrin.com. Where is it? I think we're already there. I think we're already there. Which will probably be, where is it? Right. This site here, thekolbrin.com. My goodness. We'll go there without the added to it. Probably the same site. Yep, the Kolbrin. Graham Hancock. Check out that guy, he's got something to do with it apparently. Very elusive. Okay, I'm just going to skip down here. See what he says about that professor, if he does it all. Lots of information here. Okay, they've built the ark. Skip to the bottom here so we can find out about this guy. So we can't find this guy. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the source. See if we can find it there. YouTube, your own word books. Okay. Can't see it there. Yep, elusive. So what we'll do is we'll go, where do we see that? It's on YouTube.